called in to take a deep look at Louisiana State Police, has issued its findings. The head of that agency says their recommendations will bring some big changes to Louisiana State Police. The colonel spoke to our Capitol correspondent Chris Rosado today. Chris is here with us. Chris, good evening. What are we to expect?
Hey, good evening, Greg. So LSP has been under the microscope for quite some time now, but it's their hope the changes now being implemented will help regain some of the public's trust.
With several federal investigations looming over Louisiana State Police, Superintendent Colonel Lamar Davis asked the Bowman Group, a third-party police practices expert agency, to come in and make assessments on what the agency does well and what it could improve.
Our desire to collaborate with the Bowman Group for this assessment was simply born out of the need to take a long, hard, objective look at our agency.
For nearly 2 years, the Bowman Group analyzed state troopers. Some of the changes the agency will take on include no more chokeholds or use of weapons on the head unless deadly force is authorized. Also, more oversight on circumstances where force is used, as well as more mental and emotional resources for officers.
We identified that the Louisiana State Police was very capable of being a premier public safety agency, but really lacked the ability to truly guard the public's trust.
The third party says in their review that LSP needs to improve its data collection to accommodate a centralized database.
There's an extreme need to really modernize the data and technology of Louisiana State Police statewide.
Different recruiting strategies were also included, such as making their ranks more diverse, almost like a diversity, equity, and inclusion office you would see in many companies these days. But a big part of the nearly 300-page report is early intervention, calling for more resources for mental health for troopers and identifying PTSD, all in the hopes to find a trooper who might be having a tough time and get them the help they need before they hurt themselves or someone else.
Now, Colonel Davis finished by saying the last Academy class that just graduated was fully integrated with this new model. Greg?
All right, Chris, something to keep our eyes on. Thank you. East Baton Rouge Parish Mayor Sharon Westenbroom bringing in extra eyes of her own to review candidates for BRPD's next police chief. The mayor is implementing a committee to help choose the department's next leader. This is a list of the people who will serve on that committee. We also have it for you on the 9 News app. The group will review candidates' applications, conduct interviews, and recommend 5 finalists. This is something we've seen in past administrations with the chief position. There'll also be some public meetings. They're scheduled throughout the month. We have all of this, again, on the 9 News app.